case. But now shifting our focus back to the National Capital Region, where inside details of CAG report have now been accessed. Now, even in the CAG report, it's clearly mentioned that it was not provided with full information. The inventory was made recently public by PWD after Kejriwal actually vacated the Sheesh Mahal. In itself has materials and luxury goods worth rupees crores of money. Besides this, the gold-plated toilet seats and wash basins have now been removed by Kejriwal before vacating the bungalow. The total cost is as much as 75 to 80 crores. Well, these are the latest inputs and visuals that we are showing to you of the so-called Sheesh Mahal, the CM's residence in Delhi, where, according to the CAG report, several lavish expenses have come to the fore, talking about the luxurious decor, high-end furniture, premium material that is being used in the making and the renovation of the CM's residence. Now, the CAG report has revealed some astonishing details about the renovation of Arvind Kejriwal's official residence, which is now being dubbed by BJP as Sheesh Mahal. Now, the report mentions that the renovation costs skyrocketed from an initial estimate of rupees 7.91 crore in 2020 to a whooping 33.66 crore over a matter of 2 years. Well, these are the latest inputs that we are tracking from the ground, and we've been able to access the inside details of the CAG report. Now, even the CAG report is interestingly mentioning that it was not provided with full information. The inventory was made recently by PWD after Kejriwal had actually vacated the Sheesh Mahal. Now, Pallavi joins us on the broadcast with a better perspective into the entire situation. Very good morning, Pallavi, once again. Pallavi, with all the details and the estimates and reports that are mentioning the luxurious and lavish expenses that have been made, can the Delhi government actually explain the massive cost escalation in the renovation over the 2 years that the CAG report is also mentioning?
Well, the Aam Aadmi Party in the latest press conference, as we heard, Arvind Kejriwal has not been saying too much about the CAG report. Technically speaking, what they're saying is that this is a leaked report because the report should have been tabled on the floor of the House. The accusation coming in from the BJP is that, there was a deliberate attempt which was being made to ensure that the report was not actually tabled on the floor of the House. But having said that, some of the contents of the report are extremely damaging as far as the Aam Aadmi Party goes, as far as the allegations on the CM's residence goes. Now, look at those pictures which we have put up on our screens, Kohina. The CAG report gives out damaging impact, cost analysis. They've given an inventory. Now, here's the thing. Normally, when any chief minister leaves the residence, official residence, what happens is that an inventory is done before the property is handed over to the CPWD or the PWD, as the case may be, and an inventory is made. It is in that inventory which finds its way into a CAG report, which gives a cost-by-cost analysis about lakhs and crores of rupees which were spent, for example, in doing up the toilets, in doing up the sanitary ware, getting expensive TV sets, and so on and so forth.
Right. Pallavi, like the CAG report is also mentioning lavish expenses like luxurious decor, high-end furniture, premium materials that are being used. It is very interesting to note that the CAG report also mentions that it didn't receive full information. So will the government make the full CAG report public anytime soon?
Well, see, the CAG report is being formulated, Kuhina. What happens is that the people against whom the inventory is being done, they are approached, they're expected to give all the details about how the expenditure came in from, where the money came in from. Now, what is the CAG saying? The CAG is saying is that we got zero cooperation or minimal cooperation from the then Delhi government, and therefore perhaps the suggestion is that perhaps there could be even more expenditure than what is being reflected in the CAG. All CAG reports technically have to be placed on the floor of the House, which is Parliament or Assembly, as the case may be. At this point of time, Delhi is heading into elections. There already has been a delay, which is why the AAP is rubbishing of the CAG report as merely being a leaked one, which is not substantiated by facts. The BJP is putting its thing on the CAG report, saying that these reports and these figures just don't lie.
Right, Pallavi, thank you so much for bringing all those details. With more of the details coming out on the CAG report, it raises a lot of questions about transparency and the trust amongst the citizens. But now we're shifting our focus swiftly